I feel like I'm really struggling right now because I am desperately trying to make a plan, but I can't make a plan because every single one of my plans involve going to the media and talking to the public. That is every single one of my plans involves something that I need to do when people talk to me and no one is talking to me. So it's really, really, really frustrating to try and come up with a plan when the only plan that works is a plan that involves talking to people and no one is talking to me and it's so frustrating. 10 years 10, it's not even 10 years, it's 11 years. It started March basically. Like I know I didn't wake up till July, but it the pain it started from the time I met Martin. And that's when I felt like my soul was draining out of me and I started noticing that all songs seemed to be singing to me or about me or and I have no idea what people were told back then. I have no idea what they knew. I just know that it was very, it pissed me off and it was very horrible. And on one hand, I feel like maybe the plan should be exactly the same cycle. Just tell people that Christ is here and that she sings through songs, and then just let people read into the songs how they want and ignore me how they want. On one hand, I feel like that's how it should be because then it could be like a fair test. I hate Rihanna, I hate Christina Aguilera for all the things that they did in 2013. I hate all of the singers who just did lots of songs and completely forgot about the fact that this girl is actually a real person watching their videos, getting incredibly confused over what they're doing. But I don't know anything. I don't even know if they knew about me back then. It might have just been a bunch of arseholes who I'm going to kill soon at the top, not caring about their own lives and just saying, you know what, we're just going to give these singers money. I don't know, tell them whatever you told them. I don't know what you told them. I don't know. I don't know. I know I hate them. Um, and I don't know what they knew or believed or anything. I don't believe they had any respect for me back then. Um, but I'm in a situation where I still don't know anything, anything, and I'm trying to desperately seek through answers, and all I'm seeing is songs that have basically nothing to do with me really, but they do seem to link with my day and stuff, and it's I don't know, I'm so angry with everything that I want a huge number of people dead over this. Like I have no I don't like suffering. I will maintain that I don't like suffering. But I also don't like idiots either. I don't like people thinking that, oh yeah, the earth is flat, of course. Despite all the evidence that we have, the earth is flat and there's two moons in the sky. I mean, my general knowledge is shit. My memory is crap. And the majority of the £200 questions in the game shows that they have, I don't know who they are, what the answers would be. When I listen to these game shows and people seem to know the answers to these random questions about random books that I've never even heard of, and them seem to know the author of these random books that I've never heard about. I mean, don't know the author, don't know the book, and there's so many. I don't know. It's just you get when you watch these shows, you get this perspective that everyone's smart or smarter than me because my general knowledge is shit. And yet there's a girl on Big Brother who doesn't believe who thinks that there's two moons. I mean, gosh, my general knowledge is not that bad. That is unbelievably. That's almost a joke. That's almost like I don't believe that. That's not the truth. Maybe Big Brother got her. Maybe that's what it is actually. Maybe Big Brother told her to try and make her look stupid by telling a bunch of people that she thinks there's two moons. I mean, maybe it's all a setup. I don't know. I'd love to believe that because that sounds more realistic. Um, but yeah, I don't trust that show at all, and I don't trust anything, so I can't have anything to do with that show. But so on one hand, I just want to cut out Big Brother. But on the other hand, it's like, well, I need these interviews. I need to know what people know. I need to know why people are rejecting me. I need to speak with the Pope. I need to speak with these religious leaders. I want them to explain to me in their own words, on film, on camera, why they don't think I'm God. I need to explain. I want these interviews to go live, and for there to be loads of chat shows where people talk about this. And so I'm trying to plan. I need to plan because I'm the one who's orchestrating this plan, but I can't orchestrate it because I have no clue as to when people are talking to me. And so it's like it's a complete contradiction. On one hand, I need to plan and I need to organize this thing. On the other hand, no one's talking to me, no one's helping me, and every time I make a plan, nothing happens because no one is talking to me. So how am I going? What is the point of making a plan if no one helps me manifest anything other than fucking songs that are just ridiculous, full of nonsense, aren't true, full of lies, deception, seemingly nice, but really I think they're just hidden messages and they're just angering me. And then I feel like through this anger, I actually have a huge amount of power. And if the world population needs to be massively reduced, me having this power is going to help that. So maybe I should just suck it up, watch this annoying Big Brother show that's just filling with anger and hate. Why? Because it is giving me a huge amount of power. I can complain about it and hate it, but it's true that I seem to like the posts that I'm making that seem to link to that show. There seems to be a hell of a lot of power in it, and it's come from my emotions and my feelings of anger and hatred over this and over the people who've done it. And even that AJ girl reminds me of just a Beyonce follower. And, a Beyonce follower wouldn't bother me. But because I've been ignored, because I'm going through what I'm going through, because I've had because I'm completely clueless as to who supports me, who knows about me, got all these shitheads talking about God and me, but not knowing me in any kind of way, and I want my revenge or on them. I want my revenge on the people who are ignoring me. I'm looking at wars that are happening in impoverished countries, and just the mindlessness of people just not caring. And then I've got social services, that woman stuck in my head about, oh no, yeah, you don't deserve a test to see if you should look after your sister's baby. No, a 1 hour report, that's all you get. You don't have the rights to have a test. A 1 hour report, that's going to determine this child's life. I mean, that fucking makes sense. No, what makes sense is you wanting to piss me off and anger me. The world just wants to anger me, and I'm supposed to try and be nice. I don't want to be like this. Do you not understand? I do not want to be like this. I didn't want to come here and make a fucking war with everyone. But everyone is making a war against me, but I don't know the reason, or sometimes I do know the reason, and it's very, very complicated, and it's very horrible, and it's made everything humans do seem to just make me want to kill humans. So how can I be on side of humans when the side of the humans just wants to anger and piss me off as much as they can? I mean, if you knew that I was God and that the majority of the people of the world just seem to be literally pissing God off, how can God be on your side? How can God be on anyone's side when everyone just wants to ignore her and pretend that she's not here? It's like you're doing this for a reason. What is the reason why you're ignoring me right now? You're obviously doing it to piss me off, to anger me. And what's that going to do? What's that going to achieve? Oh, that's going to achieve mass reduction. And even the people that are probably going to be affected by this mass reduction, the people that are going to go back to being animals, they are still in support of hurting me and turning against me and supporting everything that I don't like. It's like their conscience or something inside of them knows that they are far happier, far better off. I was thinking about this earlier. They want to be this. Yay, look how cute that is. God will absolutely love you if you go back to being this. And to go back to being this, all you need to do is piss Anna off. Piss Anna off and you can go back to being as cute as this. And God will love you. Like seriously, that's what I feel like. There's some sort of thing inside people's brains that are linked to that. And they want to go back to just a happy, nice world where where you can enjoy being raped because that's just what animals do. Oh, look, an animal wants to have sex with me. Oh, this is nice. That's just how animals think. So when you become human, I think you become more like me, and then you're just like, actually, I have choice, I have rights, and I don't like you. And I mean, if your choice and rights is to just want to walk around naked and expose your body parts to everyone, then that I guess there's nothing wrong with that. That's not how the world has been living the last, the whole century. The whole century has been living to try and put shame, and there's so much confusion. There's so much confusion. I don't like nudity, but if people want to be nude, that's their choice. No, I don't know. I don't know what to say. But this world is ugly. There's so many ugly places in this world. England's quite nice. There are parts of the world are very pretty. But yeah, I need to come up with a plan. And so this is the plan. The plan has to be me just wait until people finally fucking decide to talk to me. Um, then I need a house where they set up interviews. These interviews go live all over the world. I ain't gonna be calling it Big Brother. That time is over. I'm not gonna be playing no games with anyone. I'm Christ, I'm God. I want to go into a house that I will call my temple, my house. That will be my house. And I'll do lots of interviews with people. Um, and then it'll go public. People can see how they react. You can see the truth. I want to know how people really feel about me. And all I've got, I've got my Christian friend who, on one hand, doesn't seem to believe, but on the other hand, he does do. Like he came over, it was a bit unannounced, and I wasn't actually wanting it. I'm in a depressed mood right now, so I do not want friends. I'm at the stage where I want to tell him that I don't want to see him for a couple of months because it's cold, and I just want to lie in bed and just be dead. That's kind of what I want to do now. But he just came over at my house and bought me a pizza to try and cheer me up. So it was a really nice thing, and it did work. And he helps me tidy up my house sometimes, and it's really nice. But on the other hand, doesn't believe in me because I don't give him hope. Doesn't want me. He wants Jesus, but Jesus is just a suicide religion, so he's confused too, because it's all teaching people to go to heaven and teaching people to have hope in something that's just not true, not the truth, not reality, not going to not going to help anyone. It's like a comforter. Just gives you a bit of comfort. Yeah, there is a God. Yeah, everyone's going to be punished soon, but it's not going to happen for a long time. I mean, it's just Christianity is a nonsense religion, and it's not a smart religion, and I want to end it, and I want to know I want to know who's on my side, and I don't know who's on my side because everyone's ignoring me. How can you be on my side if you're just ignoring me? How can you be on my side if you're just getting people to write songs about me? But then again, I like the Angel of Horror, and I don't really know what I don't know what to say. I want to hate the singers for what they're doing, but I really hate people for just ignoring me. And I don't understand why they can't just talk to me and tell me what they're doing, why they're doing it, what's the purpose of the songs that they thought they were creating, why they did. There's just so many questions that I have, so many questions that I have that I want to know. And I feel like going on Big Brother show's over. That's just nonsense for me now. But I still need answers, and I still want it to be filmed, but I also need to know who I can trust. And this might take 3 months to build up. I don't know when you're going to come to me, but I'm not going to be rushing into anything. You need to come to me, you need to talk to me, you need to prove to me that you're on my side, you need to prove to me that you have respect for me, you need to tell me what the singers really thought, why they did what the songs that they did, what's their thoughts were, what they were told, and then I will make a final plan. And I want, yeah, the final plan will just be involved interviews and dishing these interviews out to. I guess there are loads of presenters that go on different TV shows, so having interviews with them, but at the same time, I don't want to have interviews with people who believe and support me. I want to have interviews with people who don't believe, who don't support me, um, because I want my attack to be the people that reject me, basically. And and I don't know who rejects me and who doesn't. You know.